Hello friends, how are you? Nowadays it is a snow time in Germany and we also got snow here in Aachen. But as you can see, there is no snow here because Aachen doesn't get so much snowfall. The moment snow falls on the ground, it melts. Yeah, there is a little bit snow on the hilly side of the Aachen, but it is not that much that even we cannot even make a snowman. We don't get so much cold here. So if you are coming to Aachen, in a way it is a good that it is not extreme winter and yeah, you get snow here but not also that much snow. And if there is snow, yeah, it looks very good for 1 day, 2 days you will be very happy. Yeah, there is snow. Like, yeah, no, as an Indian I was very fascinated by the snow, but after living here for 8 years I'm used to that. After snow it gets a little bit muddy also, so yeah, it's okay. And you can always go to the hilly side. Nowadays it is corona, but when there is no corona is over, and hopefully next year there will be no such pandemic, and you can always go to hills and enjoy the snow. So now I will come to the topic of today's vlog. Today I wanted to talk you about the job situation in Germany, because I get some messages and people are very disheartened that they are getting so many rejections, so many regret letters come that okay, sorry, we can't hire you. I will give you some reasons for that. Also, I will tell you how to find a suitable job for you. If you like my vlog, please hit the like button and share it with your family and friends, and please do subscribe to my channel. So now the main topic. In the months of November and December, people are totally in the mood of holidays, Christmas time, and also there is a stock taking period going on for the companies, for the warehouses, for the production factories. So the thing is, if you apply at that time, you will naturally, it will be difficult for you to get through the process, and companies are, recruitment is very slow. There are not many positions available. If there is a situation like, yeah, there is an emergency that, yeah, they really need a staff immediately, only then they will open an advertisement. Otherwise, normally it is a, not very slow and calm period, as they say, for the recruitment industry. Secondly, if you are applying from outside the Germany, it gets more difficult because most of the employers have preferred to first meet you in person. Only then they can really judge you that you will be, right choice for their organization or not. And Germans are really very particular about that, that they really want to meet the person first time in person. Some companies don't; they even can employ you through Skype. But most of the company, 90% of the employer would like to have to meet you one time in person. And if you're staying outside Germany, and as such right now corona pandemic is going on, it will, and India is already in a risk zone country, and many other countries are also risk zone country, so employers will not be that comfortable, or even that not be possible for him to invite you for the selection process. And also, as per the regulations, and as it is followed actually in many countries like that, that if you are in Germany, German companies have to first give employment to the Germans, then next priority is the European Union, and then comes the number of other countries. So yes, that is also a criteria. If you are applying from some other country other than European Union, recruitment process has to be a little bit longer. Employer really has to certify, really has to give proof to the government that yes, we need this person from this skill set, and this skill set is not available in the European Union. So, but there is no need to be get disheartened, because Europe as such really needs skilled persons. So if you have that skill, you can really try to have a search for a job here. And I really hope that you will get a job of your dreams. So how to apply for the jobs? That is the main question, right? Because I already told you that there is no need to get disappointed. It is a process, and you have to really have the patience, and you really have to believe in yourself and believe in God. So now it comes a criteria that how you will search for the jobs. First, there is LinkedIn. LinkedIn is really, headhunters nowadays really go for the LinkedIn. Then there is a website called Xing, Xing. I'll write on the screen. And there is also, they go for Indeed.da is for the German, and you can also go for Indeed.com if because in .de domain, naturally there will be the jobs in the German. And because if you are looking in English language, you will can go for Indeed.com, or Monster, or Stepstone.de. These are the sites where they really advertise their jobs, and it will be easier for you to look for the jobs of your specification in the area you are looking for. Other than these normal, common suggestions which you probably already knew, I have a suggestion that please attend these trade fairs. Like if you are in the automobile industry, then attend Auto Expo. If you are in the industry, medicine area, this field, then you have to attend the conferences, the seminars, or those fairs like Medica. You know better yourself according to your domain. Look for the job and look for the expos in those trade fairs. You can approach the companies and leave your contact details with them, and they can pursue for further opportunities. Also, always keep a check on the companies of your domain. Like if you're in the automobile industry, I told you, look for the automobile companies, your medical firms, or your universities. There is always a section of career on every company website. There you can see for the open positions, and more than open positions, you can also do a initiative Bewerbung, which they call initiative Bewerbung, or you can say in English, on your own initiative you can apply for the job, and companies really like that. Sometimes companies have no open position as such, but when they see a person interested in their companies and the person has a skill set, that energy, that passion for the job, they really want to hire that person, they will really contact you, they will keep you in mind for further positions. So I will strongly recommend doing that initiative. So if you're in a software area, or you are an engineer, or whatever in the domain is, if you have created a project, if you have created an app, for example, or any project, any you have done an initiative, submit it to the company of your choice, and they will really like that person has created something. Germany really looks for innovators. So if you have innovated something, created something, present it to the companies, and they will really approach you. So now you know where to apply for the jobs, right? But how to apply for the jobs? Germany is totally peculiar in that matter. Their application process is totally different as compared to like India. Like here in you have created a resume. That resume you will write it in English, because right now I think not yet you are not perfect in German. So obviously you are applying in English. That is okay, but that format has to be in German format. German format is that you have to place photo on the right hand side of your CV, and that photo is not to discriminate against you. That photo actually, from that photo, the employer judges your friendliness, your passion, and the whole personality is reflected through that photo. So be sure that photo is a passport size photo, but it really shows the friendly side of your personality. Next thing, in your resume, you can't write your religion, or you're married or not. Employer doesn't care about that. Yes, you will write your nationality, because for your visa process employer needs that, but otherwise employer really doesn't want to know that you're married or not, or you're single, or whatever is the status of your religion. They really don't care about that, and you really don't have to write about it. They will not like it if you will even write. But write your date of birth, write your nationality. That is important for them to know. And I think this rule is applicable everywhere, that you don't have to write CV more than 2 pages. CV has to be within 2 pages, otherwise don't make it too lengthy. And with every CV, it is called Lebenslauf in German, and I'm about to keep saying it again and again in German. But yeah, CV, resume, which you call in English, it is supported by a motivation letter. That motivation letter, or that is called Anschreibung, cover letter, which you can also say, which will show that why you want to enter this company, why you have applied for this job. In that cover letter, you have to write that. And it is really important that here, that resume, that CV is not just a CV of 2 pages. It really has to be supported with a cover letter telling about yourself, that why you are interested in the job, why you will be the right for this position, why the company should hire you, what is your estimated salary, and when you can join the company, things like that. It again has to be within 1 page. Doesn't have to be 2-3 pages. It has to be only for 1 page. That is a rule. So that is a process you have to follow. So I hope you found this information helpful, and I really want that it helps you in finding a job in Germany. And if you still have any further questions, please write to me in the comment box. And if you liked my effort, please hit the like button, and do subscribe to my channel if you haven't done already. I will see you in my next vlog. Till then, take very good care of yourself. Stay healthy, stay happy, and stay blessed. Bye bye.